And so right now GPS says 5 hours and 56 minutes to go. So gonna be a while.
So after 10 hours of heavy traffic and heavy rain, I made it to San Antonio. The game was suspended and they went ahead with their fireworks show. After the fireworks, I went ahead and headed to Corpus Christi, where I made it to the beach at about 3:15 or 4 o'clock in the morning. It was extremely windy, impossible to set up any kind of tent, but it was really, really cool to drive the Jeep on the beach, pick out my own spot, and try to figure out if I could sleep there or not. The only real problem was that the wind was so constant and so heavy that even cracking the window a little bit was letting layers of dust in on everything in the Jeep. But it had to be done. It was extremely hot and I needed a breeze. Because of the wind, I had to make up a makeshift way to sleep in the back seat. This is not what I had planned, as I had a mattress that fit the inside of the Jeep, but not being able to unload the Jeep, I had to just make a space for my sleeping bag. But the morning was beautiful. The next morning I made it up to Lake Corpus Christi State Park, where I started assembling a new tent that I got off Amazon. Wanted to give it a try, and here's how it went.
All right, so I got it hooked up to the back of the Jeep, only to find out that once I got it attached and got it all secured, that it was upside down. So we'll try this again. So it seems to be a little easier with it in the right configuration. There is no way I could have done this on the beach last night. It was so windy. But I will say, I'm really glad that I watched the video before coming out here. Moment of truth. So we got a little bit of instruction lag here. So the bottom has a pin, which looks like probably something for the other end of the pole. But the other end of the pole is the only one that fits inside that, so we'll have to work that out. So lots of birds singing. So far that's been pretty nice. I'm not really sure what to make of the sorry, I gotta get the tracking wheel. The bottom, because as you can imagine, oh hey look, there's the back side. Apparently we have wind ropes. I haven't seen the wind ropes yet. So we're gonna have to do the rest of this. This shirt had all day, 14 hours in the driver's seat yesterday. It was an undershirt the whole time, but somehow I got coffee spilled on the undershirt, but not the outer shirt. So go figure. But then we got to, I forget what the name of the beach was, at Corpus Christi, and so we actually slept on the beach last night, and it was so windy, so I had to have the windows cracked because it was just too hot to not have any kind of breeze. It was way too windy to set anything up. And like literally everything has a layer of sand on it now. Including me. And this shirt, it just looks like an old garage rag at this point. So it's hanging off of me, it's stinky, and every time I try to drop, like I just did, wipe my face off with it, it's just sand grits. I'm trying to use the inside. So we'll have to go check out the showers here in a little bit. All right, so the only thing we've got left now is this bag of parts. There's the windrow. I'm not familiar with the windrow. Windrow, I guess learn with me, huh? So while I agree this is an easy setup, it is taking some time. I think we're about a half hour in. Well, the only problem here really is that it's so it's a camping space that you can only drive in so far. So I'm having to battle a little bit with some of the asphalt rocks and stuff here that where the paved area is transitioning to the dirt. So it's real sandy and real rocky. So that's kind of an issue. But I think it's good enough that everything's going to hold. It seems very secure so far. But we'll see what the winds are like later. I don't really know what to expect. Never been in this area before, so it's all new. The real trick is going to be leaving later and figuring out if we can leave it set up or if I'm gonna have to go through all this again later. I've got cord left over. Hope that's an extra. So let's see if we can't start getting some furniture set up. What do you think? Let's try it. So apparently we have water hookups here, but I have no idea where. All I see is a picnic table and a fire pit, but no other sign of utilities. There really is a ton of space in here. We'll get some footage of that, but it's really large. So we've got an inflatable sofa. So we're gonna try that out and see what we get. I thought the air sofa had a built-in pump. Apparently that's just the bed mattress. I'm gonna have to hook up the power inverter and use the pump we got here. Let's see if we can get it. And of course, we're gonna walk over and pick up the pump. First thing I see is requires air pump for inflation. air pump was portable. All right, so while that's airing up over there, let's take a look at the inside of the tent here. You can see there's actually quite a lot of room in here. And there's my cooler. Look how big that is. I didn't look at the square footage, but I feel like that's easily 100 square foot. It's got a nice breeze coming through there, so definitely no complaints at this point. It's a large area. Seems real sturdy, even though I kind of janky installed it there on the pavement, but even with that in mind, pretty excited about it, so I think it'll do us good here. Let's see what we can. Whew, it's hot.
Well, I managed to get the tent assembled, but I didn't get much video afterwards. I did make it to 2 Corpus Christi Hooks games against the San Antonio Missions. Got myself a little bit of a sunburn and admired the campsite for 2-3 days. The Lake Corpus Christi State Park was very beautiful. The facilities were nice. Everything was clean. Loved being there. The sunsets at Corpus Christi and at the baseball stadium, Whataburger Field, were unbelievable. I can't wait to go back to see this stadium again. It's a long drive. It was nice to have someone there playing that I knew, but the stadium itself is worth the trip just to experience a baseball game in this beautiful facility. I even made some new friends from the San Antonio Missions season ticket holders group. Got to see Tyson, and then I got a San Antonio Missions baseball signed by Tyson. We got that just in time because he was traded to the Baltimore Orioles system just about a month later. While the tent was comfortable and relaxing, the temperature was not. I actually ended up having to seek refuge in the Jeep for air conditioning. But the next morning when I was making coffee, I had a little company. Like I said, the park was really nice and I'd definitely go back. I think I'll wait until it's not 4th of July weekend or the dead of summer next time.